Hi guys, Michelle Emma here from Pilates with me, and today we are going to be doing a nice short stretch routine with our flex bands. If you don't have a flex band, you can use a longish towel, but I would definitely recommend investing in one of these bad boys because the resistance adds a much better stretch to the whole body, and it gets you stretching muscles that you did not even know you had. So that's all you're going to need. Flex band, nice place to stretch out in. Make sure that you've got some room side to side, and we are going to get going. So grab your flex band, stand with your feet a little bit wider than your hips, roll the shoulders back. Now, if you want it to be a little bit easy, you're feeling very tight in your shoulders, open that flex band up completely. You're going to hold it about shoulder width apart or a little bit wider. You're going to inhale those arms up, exhale, pull those arms back and forward. So the trick here is to not touch the back of your head. If you've got really tight shoulders, or you have a little bit of round in those shoulders, you're probably going to just touch the back of your head, but it will get better, I promise. Now, if this feels super easy and you want more intensity, fold the strap in half, hold it a little bit wider than shoulders. You're going to lift up, and then you're going to pull back. Makes it that much more difficult, but adds that much more of a stretch. Same breathing, reach it up and down. Try keep the arms fairly straight as you do this. And I want to see you bending your elbows just to make it back. Remember, if you can't do something, always just resort back to the easier version until it gets better and better. We're going to do two more. Inhale up. You can let the ribs flare a little bit, but don't go into hyperextension. Now just lift both arms up above the shoulders, get the ribs in, breathe in, and you're going to do a nice side bend over to the right. Reach those arms away from you. A slight little pull on that flex band. Take a deep breath in, and then bring it back to the center. We take it over to the other side. Reach those hands away from you. Brace the core. Take a deep breath in. And then bring it back to center. Release it down. Now we're going into one of my favorites. I call it the Santa Claus, because you are literally going to take your strap and flop it over your right shoulder. Then you're going to take that left hand and you're going to grab onto the bottom of the strap with that left hand. Now, you got to wiggle that left hand up the center of that thoracic spine, and then you're going to gently pull your right hand up towards the ceiling. Careful that you don't go into hyperextension. Just engage the core, ribs in, and you're going to feel a little stretch in that left shoulder. Now remember, when I say engage the core, I don't mean engage it 100%. Remember, everything in moderation. So even if you over-engage your core, you're going to cause problems. So you want to have about a 20% engagement through the day and like 100% engagement when you're actually doing an exercise like an ab crunch. You're going to release it, and we're going to swap it over. So flop the strap over the left shoulder, wiggle the right hand up the center of the spine, and then gently pull left hand to the ceiling. Again, if it's too tight and too intense, then unfold your strap. Take deep breaths. One more. And then gently release. You're going to grab hold of the strap just in front of your hips. Bring your feet so that they are hip width distance apart. Roll your shoulders back and down. Inhale, dip the chin, and exhale, curl one vertebra at a time down to the mat. So you're just holding on to the flex band just so that it doesn't run away from you. You're going to bend your knees, go a little bit deeper. Breathe in, and then roll your spine all the way back up. Open up the chest, open up the shoulders. and we're going to do that one more time. Breathe in. Exhale, roll it down. You can slightly bend your knees at the bottom, just to go into a little bit more of a back stretch. But if you really feel like you want to stretch your hamstrings, then straighten those legs. Take a deep breath in, and then roll your spine all the way back up. Open up the chest. Perfect, guys. You're going to make your way down to your mat now, or carpet, whatever you have on the floor to make it nice and comfortable for you. And I want you to get down onto your bum. We're going to extend the legs in front of us. And remember, if you find this extremely uncomfortable and your back's busy doing this, then I want you just to prop yourself up on a little pillow so that your shoulders become in line with those hips. Now you're going to grab hold of the strap. I'm going to keep it folded in half again. You're going to place it around the ball of the feet. Engage the core and just walk your hands as close to the feet as possible. Now this is not a hamstring stretch. It might be for you if you've got extremely tight hammies. This is going to be that thoracic, those rhomboid muscles, all those shoulder rotator cuff muscles. And what we're going to do is you're going to keep the strap separated. You're going to hold on tight, and you're going to scoop the tummy in and pull yourself away from your strap until you feel the shoulder blades separating. Taking deep breaths. And then you're going to put on the strap, bend the elbows, stick the chest forward and come into extension. You want to keep the feet flexed. Now this is going to go a little bit more into the hammies. If you feel like it's a little bit too easy, then just tighten your strap again. You're going to exhale, round it back, scoop the tummy in, pull yourself away from your feet. Give those shoulders a beautiful stretch. And then you're going to inhale, bend the elbows, stick the chest forward, lift the chin up. Let's do it one more time. So you're going to exhale to round, scoop. So you really want to pull belly button to spine so that you're protecting that lower back. And then you're going to reach it forward and look up. Bring it back to the center. Loosen the strap. We're going to take the strap in your right hand. Hold the straps with that hand. And then you're going to take that left hand in front of you, lock the shoulders down. Still sitting up nice and tall. You're going to exhale, bend your right elbow, pulling the strap, and open up that left arm to get into a nice thoracic stretcher. You're going to inhale, bring it to center, releasing the strap. Exhale, bend that right elbow and open. Inhale, bring it in. Exhale. If any of these stretches feel really good on the body and you want to do more, please do more. You don't always have to do the amount of reps that I do. At the end, I want you to hold that left arm back, keeping the right arm bent. Pulse the left arm backwards. 4, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold. And then bring it back to the center. Now you're going to hold onto the straps with the left hand. Reach the right arm up, lock the shoulders, brace the core. Exhale, bend the left elbow and rotate that right arm back. Inhale through to the center. Exhale, rotate. Inhale through to the center. Exhale, rotate. One more. At the end, you're going to hold it there and pulse it back. 4, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold, and return to the center. Release. Okay, we're going to just spin around so that you can see me. You're going to take your left leg out to the side and your right foot to the groin. Now, we are going to use the flex band. Even if you can touch your toes, it's quite nice to have the flex band to hold on to. It's going around that left foot again. You're going to first rotate the torso towards the left. Crawl your hands down, keeping your shoulders the same height, and just stretch into that hamstring. Keep hold of the strap with the left hand. You're going to rotate so that that left elbow touches the left knee, and then open up that right arm and come into a beautiful side bend. Bend that left arm, pull yourself down. It is beautiful for those lats, those QLs. Keep the foot flexed, keep the knee locked. And return to the center. Now, this is a little bit of a tricky one before we swap over. I want you to move that left foot slightly in. Place the end of the strap. I'm laughing because it's quite a funny one to get into. Place the end of the strap next to that left foot and then place the left heel on the strap. Move the strap to the side. You can even hold on with both hands if you want to. Okay, now from here, we're coming into a beautiful pec stretch. So you're going to take that band over, open, okay? Just move it away from you and let it pull you. If you want more of a stretch, rather reach the hand towards the foot and let the band pull you. If you don't feel like you've got enough of a stretch, you can fold it in half. It's a really weird one, I know, guys. That's why I giggle, but you'll work it out. You're going to pull that strap over so you've got more tension now. Grab and let it stretch your pec. So you're going to feel it pulling here. You're going to feel it pulling in that left or right shoulder. And depending on how tight you are, you might only be here. But if you can get down, that's great. As long as you're feeling it in that right side, I'm happy. Take a deep breath in. And then release. Flip it over, and we're going to swap it over. So the right leg's going to go out to the side, left foot comes in. Fold your strap in half again. We're going to twist to that right leg. Strap goes over the foot and walk your hands down. Keep those shoulders level. Be kind to yourself, guys. You might not be as low as me. You might be even lower than me. Everybody's body is different. You're going to hold the straps in that right hand. You're going to take the right elbow, push it on that right knee, and then lift that left arm up, come into a beautiful little side bend. And you can use that elbow to push and rotate it up. Keep the tummy 20% engaged. Take a deep breath in. Go lower. And then return to center. You're going to move that right foot in a bit. Take the end of the strap, place it next to the right foot, and then place that right heel securely on the strap. Please, securely. Okay, now from here, we're holding it in the opposite hand. You can hold both straps if you want to, whatever feels comfortable. And you're going to take it overhead and let it pull you. So you either going to rest the hand here, or you're going to keep the hand on the strap, whatever is comfortable, or you might be here. But slide down and let that strap pull you backwards. Such a beautiful pec stretch. Open your heart. Take a deep breath in. See if you can go a little bit more. And then bring it back to center and release. Good job, guys. So you should feel like your whole torso has got a nice little stretch. You're going to roll over onto your back now. And we're going to keep the strap folded in half if you want extra pressure, but if you're feeling super tight, then keep it unfolded. We're going to take the right foot in that strap and we're going to extend the left foot down. Both feet flex, relax the shoulders. Don't let your foot roll in or out. For now, I just want you to keep it nice and straight. With every exhale, you're pulling it a little bit closer. Then we're going to bend and extend. So you're going to bend that knee in. Try keep your hands in the same place and then extend it up so you've got something to push on. There's no point in straightening those arms as you extend up. Otherwise, you lose that resistance on the back of that leg. Now keep it lifted, hold it lifted, and you're going to now point the toes and flex. Point the toes and flex. Please do not lose your band and whack yourself in the face. And then hold it flexed. You're going to hold the straps in your right hand, drop your left hand, open the right leg out to the side. Now, if you feel flexible enough, bend your right elbow so that you're pulling that right foot to the right ear. Keep the foot flexed. Breathe into it. Left hip stays stuck onto the mat. Bring it all the way back to the center. Swap the hands. So it's just going in the left hand, drop the right hand. The hips stay stuck onto the floor as you gently move that right foot across to the left side. Flex the foot a little bit more. Get that beautiful burning sensation down that right leg. Bring it back to the center. You're going to pull it into a rugby stretch before we do the other side. So slide that left leg up. You're going to turn the right ankle onto that left knee. You're going to lift the left knee. So just like we usually do when we grab the leg and pull, you're now going to just bend those elbows and pull that right foot in. It might feel like the left leg is literally doing nothing, so you can keep it straight down if you want. But I like to use that left knee just to push it in. So you've got some pushing and you've got some pulling going on. So you're stretching right into that right glute. It's beautiful. See if you can go a little bit deeper without curling that tailbone off the floor. And then gently release it. We're going to swap the legs. So the left leg's going to go into the strap, flex the foot, extend the right leg, relax your shoulders. So you don't want to be hunching up like this. We do enough of that at work. You want to be relaxed. Pretend you are in the Maldives, Mauritius, or the Seychelles, and you're just lying on the beach having the most beautiful holiday. You're going to start off with that bend and then extend, keeping the hands in the same place. You're going to bend and extend, push it up. Bend and extend. Watch what your other foot is doing, by the way. You don't want to roll it out or point it or flop it. You want to be active. Hold that leg straight up and then point your toes and flex. Point and flex. Point, flex. One more. Keep it flexed. See if you can pull it a bit closer. Then hold the straps in your left hand, drop your right hand, and open that left leg out to the side. Bend your left elbow if you can, so you can really just pull that left foot up to the left ear. This is my second week back into work after being away for about 4 weeks. My body completely needs this. It's amazing how you've got to find your balance of exercise and relaxation, because too much makes you stiff and too little makes you stiff. Bring that leg up, swap the hands, keep the hips glued to the mat, and just gently take that left leg across to the right. Flex your foot. You can always flex it that much more. You're going to pull that left ankle onto the right knee now. Grab your strap, pull that leg in, and use your right knee just to give it an extra push. You can keep it down if you want to. That's also a good stretch. Your choice. And also use that left elbow to push into the left knee so you get more of that bum stretch. And also, guys, if you don't have enough time to hold the stretches for this long, you can make it a lot quicker. So instead of being a 20-minute stretch, it can be a 10-minute stretch. But remember that you do want to hold a stretch for at least 20 seconds to be an effective stretch. Release it and relax it. Okay, we've just got a few more. You're going to roll yourself up, hop up onto your knees. So you can use your Flexband for assistance here if you cannot grab your foot. There's so many different ways you can stretch the quad. We can do it standing. We can do it 1 foot forward, both knees back. I love to do it with the 1 foot forward, because then we can go into the hip flexor stretch first, where you tilt that pubic bone forward and then you push the hips forward towards that front heel. Relax the shoulders, feel it all the way down that left hip flexor. Now, this is where you can use your Flexband for assistance. I'm not going to use it, but if you are going to use it, it would literally lasso around that back ankle. You're going to grab the strap, rest the right elbow on that right knee, and you would pull that left foot up with your strap. But if you can actually grab hold of that left foot, fantastic. If you can't, it doesn't mean that it's not fantastic. It just means we need to stretch you a little bit more. Now, don't just hold and relax. Still push and tilt. Watch my pubic bone. It's extended at the moment. You're going to flex it. You're going to push it forward and then pull. See if you can get that heel to the bum. It's a beautiful one for that left hip flexor, quad, all of those. Release it. You're going to take the hands to the floor, or if you have tight hamstrings, then move your strap around your right foot and then lean back and hold it like that. But if your hammies are not too tight, see if you can put your hands anywhere on the floor or reach it a tiny bit further forward to get a deeper stretch. Release it, and we're going to swap it over. So left foot goes forward. Take it a little bit further forward than the knee. Tilt that pubic bone, push into that hip flexor stretch. Relax your shoulders. We talk about flexibility, which is one's ability to move a muscle through a movement in a long range. We talk about mobility, which is the ability of a person to be able to move the joint through a movement. And then we also talk about stability, which is taking all of those muscles that surround that one joint and being able to support and lift that joint and hold it in place. Now, if you need to, you're going to take that strap around the back foot. We're going to pull that back foot up, See if you can grab that foot with the right hand. Remember, you want to pull tummy in, push hips forward, and just get a little bit deeper. If you need to lean on that elbow, you can. Gently release that. Take the hands to the floor or move the strap around that left foot so that you can lean back and come into that hamstring stretch. Otherwise, keep the hands flat. So good to stretch those muscles. We need to have that balance. I know stretching can be boring sometimes, but it can also be quite refreshing, quite meditative, and it's really, really needed. Otherwise, those muscles are just going to get super tight, and they're just going to end up snapping with one little movement, which we do not want. Release it and relax it. Well done, guys. I hope you enjoy that, and I hope your body feels nice and open, relaxed. Remember, you can slow it down, you can speed it up, you can make this an hour-long, 2-hour-long session. It's completely up to you. But I hope you enjoyed it and have the most beautiful weekend. Bye, guys.